Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
To die.
What the fuck kind of joke is that?
It's not a joke. So I actually found out the other day, you know, the whole like, why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? It's a suicide joke. I didn't realize. Like the other side, like heaven.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of those old like fairy tales and old jokes have a dark side to them.
He legit like crossed the road to get hit by a car to go to the other side. Because like thinking about it, it's not a funny joke. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? It's like a double entendre, like other side of the road, other side of life, like, you know, heaven's gates. I literally found out on Twitter the other day that it's a suicide joke, and I'm like, yeah.
That's a very positive way to start the podcast.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening. You are listening to This Square Room. My name is Jonel, and this is my co-host Hugh-Gene. Sorry about that. I don't know, I thought it was interesting.
Why did chicken cross the road to commit suicide?
Yeah. He wanted to die.
Suicide.
I guess he didn't want to be slaughtered, so he's just like, let me end it.
Get hit by a car and potentially die.
He took back his power.
How do you take back your power?
You know, you're living a life. Your life is meant to like be slaughtered and eaten, but now you're roadkill and probably too like fucked up to be eaten. So,
Not really. Yeah, but you might not even die.
I mean, but that's why he crossed the road, to get to the other side. Like that was his intention.
I guess there's more effective ways to kill yourself.
Oh, for sure. Like never, ever, ever resort to suicide, whether you're a chicken or a human.
If you're chicken, just kill yourself. You know, but
hey. You are isolating all of the chickens who listen to us right now.
Just bite your leg off.
Ew. You don't eat the chicken. Oh, I guess the leg. I'm thinking like the foot part.
No, I'm not that black.
Some people, I used to have an aunt who used to make chicken foot soup.
Hey, Ma, you want chicken feet?
That's not a Jamaican accent.
Whatever. They all sound the same.
No.
They're all loopy as fuck.
No. Not at all.
Hey, Ma.
No, like I never used to eat it, but like my mom would eat it. She'd
soup?
make like a chicken foot soup specifically, not chicken soup. But one thing that like my mom, like she'd had chicken soup before, but my aunt used to leave the she wasn't my aunt, she's my mom's cousin, so she's like my aunt in a weird way, but whatever. But she would leave the toenails on the chicken foot.
You got that collagen, bro.
In the soup, and it was just, my mom was just like, what is this?
It's good for broth.
The toenails or just the chicken foot in general?
Chicken feet are good for making broth. Trying to make some chicken broth.
Yeah.
Get the feet.
I don't want anyone's foot in my mouth, in my food,
It's
nothing.
not in your mouth. It's in a broth.
But then I would, if I'm eating the chicken foot, like I have to put it in my mouth.
But you're not gonna eat the chicken foot because you may use it to make broth.
I'm talking about the chicken foot soup. You're the one talking about broth. I'm sorry. Am I boring you? That was the longest yawn ever. Jesus, your mouth was open for the last minute.
Bro. It was not open for a minute.
It was the last.
It was not.
The last minute.
It was not.
You seem a little on edge. Is it because it's No Nut November? How's that been going?
That's how it's been going. You hear that dead air? That's pretty much how it's been going. It's just suffering, man.
Is it hard for you?
Yeah, sometimes I get just bored. Like today I was like, I feel like jerking off. But then I was like, come on, man, have some power. Keep that nut in your
Today
balls.
you were bored, so you wanted to...
Every day since November I would have wanted to just jerk off, man. I don't know, man.
But is it because like, oh, you have nothing else to do, so you resort to like old habits, or is it like
what I do? Well, it's like routine. Like, oh fuck, time to go to sleep.
Like Jesus,
time to bust a nut and go to sleep.
Okay,
Time to
so
shoot one in the towel.
you're saying it's
sleep.
your routine. So what, you do it every day?
Oh, I wouldn't say every day. I have periods I've done it like almost every day, and then there's periods where I'll just be like,
What, every other day?
Yeah.
Every, like in a week, you say you do it like 3-4 times?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's pretty
really?
normal for a guy, yeah. That's fairly normal for a dude to jerk off. There's dudes that jerk off like... I have friends who've like nutting like 6 times in one day.
I don't even have a penis, but my imaginary penis hurts. My imaginary balls hurt.
Yeah, I have some friends. Yeah, I have a couple of friends who've done that.
I've heard that after a while it can become painful, which I would...
Sore.
Yeah.
It's sore, but some people, it comes down to your power, man.
Oh, yikes.
I think the most, like, this was like years ago. The most, I think I was in college. I was just bored. I think it was a weekend. There was like nothing to do. I think the most I've ever jacked off in one day, probably like maybe 4 times.
Ew, get a life.
Sometimes you just gotta shoot some...
Your dick probably saw your hand coming and was like, no, please.
Like, let's go again, man. Let's go.
No.
Let's shoot another one.
It's like, I've had enough.
It's never enough.
Oh my God. No, it's weird because I mean, I don't masturbate. Do women they do? No, not November, I'm sure.
You guys can't participate.
Why?
Because no.
But why?
You guys get a month. This is our month.
What's our month?
You guys got like National Women's Month.
There's no Women's Month. It's Women's Day.
Whatever, man. You guys got a day. That's all you guys get. You guys are good.
What does that even like?
No, you can't participate in No Nut November.
Why?
Because you can't.
Women can masturbate as well.
You can't.
We can't?
Nope. You can't participate in No Nut November. This is our month.
That's very sexist.
I don't give
You're saying
a shit.
I can't participate because I'm a woman?
Yep.
Well, guess what? I haven't nutted at all in November as well. So I am participating whether you like it or not. Again, I don't masturbate, so that's probably the reason why. But still.
No.
I didn't.
Every day for you is No Nut November.
No Nut October. No Nut 2019. Okay, so what are the rules? Because like
no nutting.
Men in relationships
I have like the rules,
are able to have sex though.
Well, it depends if you want to do no nut and no fap. For me, it's more no fap than no nut. But like, it depends.
So no nut is
no
like
nut is no nutting, man.
So but you can have sex, but you can't nut. You can technically
with
start
no
to,
nut,
to
I would,
fiddle your diddle.
Yeah, but to
but
me that's just like torturing yourself unnecessarily if you do that.
I know, but
that's
like,
just like, come on, man. What
if it's presented to you, if a typical man is presented with like,
I'd be like, sorry, bitch, no nut,
a nice booty in his face, and she's like,
I'd be like, get that fucking stinky ass out my face.
And she's like,
I
throw
can
it
see
in
your
me.
fucking doo-doo stains.
Ah,
why is your asshole so hairy? Get that shit out of here. Are you sure that you're?
Oh my God, no, but like, I don't know. I would think that like, you know, like a guy wouldn't say no. So
a true man. That's participating.
But that's the thing. It's no nut or no fap. So you could go
it depends which one you're doing,
couple strokes.
Like but what's the point?
Pleasuring the partner. It's not always about partner. You guys. You guys are so self-centered.
Yeah, because we're doing all the fucking work. Who's thrusting? Are you?
Women can kind of like.
You just jump up and down every now and then.
No, we can.
And even then, I still have the power thrust you up.
We
no, just fuck me anyways. Like, so. Like, what the fuck you guys do? You guys just lay there like a fucking starfish.
That is not true.
Or you just sit on the dick.
That is
and then just go up and down. You're barely moving your legs.
There's also doggy style.
What the fuck are you doing? You're still just on all fours.
No, I will say. Listen, men
you're not
definitely
doing
have
unless
more,
you throw it back. But that's barely doing anything.
So
and even then, you won't have to throw it back. I just grab your hip and just like.
Okay, so
strangle your ass.
No matter what I say, you're gonna say that women don't do anything.
Nah, say your shit. Josh sent me the rules. I can't even find them. I'm annoyed.
Of course he would. Of course he would send you the rules.
That's my brother, man.
Disgusting.
You gotta participate.
Yeah, you guys are in it together.
Of course we're in it together.
Yeah.
Always
disgusting.
in it together, bro. You don't know the power. You don't know the pain.
Why don't you Google it or something instead of scrolling through your...
I swear I had it. Oh well. Look, man, the rules are pretty much...
So what are the rules for you? Like, what rules are you following this month?
Just no nutting.
No nutting, period. So that means that you're also not masturbating.
No masturbating. What's the point of masturbating if I'm not gonna fucking bust one?
I don't know, because you said no fap is different. I don't know.
It's just a waste of time.
Hey, I'm just clarifying.
I'm just gonna be like, okay.
So does this mean that you can't like even like watch porn? Like you have to like stay away from...
You can watch it, but like once again, why are you gonna do that to yourself?
Does porn... Oh, sorry. Now the yawning is contagious. Okay. Does porn like do anything for you? Like in that way? Like can you just watch porn and just be like, okay, this is porn? Or would your dick start to be like, oh, hello? Because for me, I can look at porn and not...
Yeah, but that's just because women are not as visual as guys. Guys are more visual animals. You guys aren't as visual. You guys are more mental.
I think for the most part, porn is just like...
It's visual. It's all visual.
No. I'm saying for me, it does more of the opposite effect. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I don't watch porn, because it's like... I think when I do watch porn, it's like, oh, like someone that I know. let me rephrase because your face, like a public
like blog or some shit.
Yeah, like I've watched
Dilling herself on the webcams.
No. Like when Lena the Plug is like, hey, like I'm nominated for Influencer of the Year or whatever at the Pornhub Awards. I go to Pornhub and like
influence. What the fuck is she influencing?
I don't. It's like influencer or like celebrity of the year or whatever. Like basically, it's just like the only like to vote for her, you just got to go to Pornhub and just watch her video, and it goes by most watches. And she won last year, and like that's what I mean. Like I'll watch that, but like for me, that's like
You'll
supporting.
Watch it to support her.
Yeah,
it's still kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know.
That's just weird.
I don't know. But
I don't know. I think that's just weird.
But I'm not watching it like, oh yeah, Lena. Like,
yeah, but that's even worse.
Why?
You're just watching it, just like, indeed, interesting.
Yeah.
That's weird. I think that's weirder.
I don't know.
What's the point then?
Porn doesn't do. But that's the thing. I don't typically watch porn. It'd be one thing if I'm like, yeah, I watch porn every day, but I'm not turned on. I just watch it to stare at it blankly. No, not at all. I barely watch porn, and when I do, it doesn't do anything for me. Hence why I don't watch it. Like I said, sometimes you're like, oh, this video's curious, or someone will send you something, and like
Who sends you porn?
I have really messed up friends. Not like I don't think I've gotten like a straight up porn video, but I've gotten like a 1 minute, 2 minute video sent to me. It's like, watch
site?
this, huh?
From what site?
I don't know, just like random
Pornhub?
links. No, I don't think specifically
like
Pornhub link.
XNXX videos.
No, not links, not like websites, just like a random link to a video. You gotta ask the friends, but I've gotten like weird,
sites? Huh? Are they porn sites?
Eugene, I don't know because I don't continue to look for videos. I look at the video I was sent.
You know sites.
I really don't. I know. No. I know porn sites. I don't know where these random videos are sent from. I know there's Pornhub, there's XNXX, and then I haven't heard of that one.
Live Link's not porn site. Live Link's like the X-rated YouTube. Like if you want to see like a beheading.
There's like RedTube as well, right?
RedTube's trash.
No, but that's a porn site.
Yeah, that's trash.
I really think those are the only 3 porn sites I know.
RedTube and YouPorn are trash.
Oh, there's YouPorn. I have heard of YouPorn. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, YouPorn was my friend told me in I think it was the 8th grade. He told me about YouPorn, and I went on at that because I mean, what I would do before, because I didn't know sites. I didn't know like about the free streaming sites, so I would just search like boobies or some shit, or like fat ass. I can imagine you typing in like B-O-O-B. And then what I would do is I would find like browsers and stuff. Like I wouldn't pay for it, of course. I didn't have a credit card, so like different like fucking Far East Asian beaver or whatever, or some shit like that.
Beaver.
Yeah, because vagina.
I think what are you into? I thought you were into some bestiality shit.
But like, yeah, what the sites what the paid for sites would do is they'd have previews all the time. So I'd pretty much only have like the previews to jerk off to. So I'd be going through like tons of sites just to find I'm pretty much going through previews, and then I found out. Did
you ever use like magazines and stuff? No. Obviously, I know the internet was
I'm too old. I'm too young for that shit, man. That's not your brother's age.
No, because you grew up. Like both of us,
no one used magazines at our age.
No, I know. No. I'm saying we grew up in the age where like that's when the internet was really popping off, and like you had porn there.
Magazines, no.
But that's I know like it was also the age where like a lot of people's parents still had a stash, so when you couldn't access the computer or I know a lot of people like we didn't grow up in the era where like let me go down to the local newsstand and get myself a Playboy, but like. A lot of people's parents had that. Like there was a lot of like generation. Magazines and stuff in the home.
Like Video 99 or some shit.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what Video 99 is?
No.
That's where you used to rent movies.
I only know Blockbuster.
You know Video 99?
Nope.
What the fuck?
I was bougie. I was a Blockbuster child.
Yeah, Video 99 lasted longer than fucking Blockbuster.
A lot of kids these days don't even know about Blockbuster.
Yeah, I know. They're Gen Z don't know about it, but like millennials know. I don't know. Video 99 is a Canadian thing.
That's fine. Okay, but I didn't know. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
So did you ever watch porn on like a DVD or a VHS?
No.
Because that was still a thing when we were young, but you would have to be like really young.
Yeah, that's more like
again, but like your parents' stash. Like you weren't at your age, you're not gonna go
stash.
When you came into your own to buy porn, like you're not gonna go buy a DVD of like
no. I remember like at the video rent. I remember there's one by my house. Can't remember what it was called.
Video 99.
No, there was one by my house, but yeah, Video 99 did. I remember some like more. Yeah, I remember some fucking like video like movie rental places. They would have like that room of just porn. It was like their porn room, and like literally you'd open the door and it's just like. I feel like that room is. I feel like there's the Video 99 by my house.
I mean, it makes sense
but it was weird because it was literally just like you open the door. It's like not that big, is just porn and like I mean like fucking like posters and shit. It's like, and it'd be like a video. It was like made to jerk off in there. I'm pretty sure the owners probably jerked off.
No, it's probably just because like they had to keep it separate from all the.
No, but they would have like
family movies
porn playing and shit.
Oh,
it looked like it was a room for someone to jerk off in. That's if I can remember it. Right.
No, because I've seen rooms that people are meant to jerk off in. Like when you go to
Where?
I was just about to tell you, sir. Thank you.
Where the fuck are you going, man?
No, like when you go for like a semen sample. Like
where are you going for a semen sample?
Well, I don't have semen to give a sample. I just said I've seen rooms. You see it on TV. You see it online. You've been to a doctor. It's literally just a doctor's office, and they give you like a chair and like. Napkins and stuff, and then a cup to thing in, and they give you like your choice of like porn to look at. But it's very clinical looking. Like it's not what you described. You would think a room to get people aroused would be covered in like whatever, but it's not. It's like literally very medical and like whatever. And that's like if you want to test like your sperm count, that's the type of room you'd go into. If you want to freeze some of your sperm, if you like anything where you need to give a semen sample,
sperm.
like.
If I was broke, I would donate. I'm not broke, but if I was broke, I wouldn't donate sperm.
It's like weird, right? Because you can do it a lot and you can get a decent amount of money for it.
A lot of money for it.
But it's like those are your children, so it depends on like how strong your family values are and like how bad. Like if you are someone who really has no interest in family, no interest to have kids.
I'm black, so no one wants my fucking sperm. We're like the lowest adopted sperm anyways.
I don't think so. Not anymore.
I know, you're like, I want to have a minority baby so I can feel good about myself because you know what I mean.
No, some people are like, oh, I want that like light skin, curly hair, like you know how everyone's gonna look in the future. Like they want that. So depending on what they are, they're gonna be looking for something opposite.
I'm gonna make their I guess.
But I don't think it's just about like looks. Like they want to know about like your family history, genetics.
Yeah, they want to know your genetics.
They want to know if you're like tall, if you're short.
Yeah,
like if you're
reason why. Black people are like heart disease, diabetes. We have all like the fat people diseases in our blood, especially in the Caribbean. We're like known for like what?
No, I feel like Black Americans
Caribbean too
have a lot more.
Same thing with Caribbean.
I
feel like just heart disease and all that, high blood pressure.
I know high blood pressure,
diabetes.
Diabetes isn't a black people thing specifically, but a lot of black people have it. But a lot of white people have it. Like diabetes isn't a black people thing. High blood pressure is.
Yeah. What else is another one?
There is something I can't remember, but yeah.
Diabetes.
I got the diabetes.
No, man, but like it's No Nut November. My boys, you gotta be strong. Don't fall into the urges.
Man, come on now. Listen.
This is not your month.
Man.
This is my month.
Let me tell you something.
It's
let me tell you something. If you guys are listening and you have a woman in your life,
fuck her.
A girl that
not
you
literally,
like,
just like screw that lady.
No, literally, fuck her.
Don't.
Yes.
Don't.
Yes.
Don't.
Do it.
Don't do it.
I feel like I'm like the devil on the
Be
shoulder
strong.
and you're the angel on the shoulder.
Don't nut.
Do it.
Fuck these hoes.
Do it. You guys know you're not strong enough anyways. It's still the beginning of the month. Like you still
This is why
you still have time.
You can't
Just
trust
give
these
in.
dang women try to make you
I thought you were about
nut.
to call me a hoe. I'll punch you in the face.
I said dang women.
I know. I thought you were gonna say you can't trust these hoes.
You can't.
Excuse me? No.
Yeah, you laugh because you know it's true.
You can't trust these hoes. No.
Yeah,
nope,
poking
you
holes
cannot.
in condoms and shit.
I would never.
No one wears condoms anymore.
Of course they do.
No, my herpes is on like the rise.
I mean, that is
no
true.
one wears condoms
but
anymore.
I don't know if can a condom protect you from herpes.
No, herpes is one of those things that like you're just
because when you have a flare up, it's not just on the dick. It can be on the
thing. So just don't fully.
Mound.
So then don't fully penetrate.
But that's the thing.
Just go halfway.
Any sort of contact, like
just
you know what I mean,
halfway.
while you guys are adjusting or trying to put it in.
No.
Like
don't go fully in. Just go half. Just the
can't
tip.
do oral sex either because you can if
so
someone
don't deep throat.
For instance,
go halfway.
If like you eat me out and then you like kiss another girl and then that girl sucks someone else's dick, that guy can get herpes on his dick. Well, that's how crazy it is.
Yeah, well, herpes is whatever, man. Everyone got herpes.
No. I
one in 3 people. I don't know if it's 1 in 3 or 1 in 5.
That's not everyone. That's still a minority when you come. 1 in 5 is not everyone.
That's everybody.
No,
there's someone down in that street that got herpes.
A lot of people have herpes, but I don't think it's something you should normalize. I think when you have it, it's not the end of the world. Obviously,
it's just a mosquito.
But it's not something you should be like, oh, everyone has it, so like just be okay with getting it. You know, it's something you want to avoid at all costs.
No, get it. Get the herpes. live with herbs. Get them red marks on your crotch.
Would you ever have sex with a sex worker?
Would I have sex with a sex worker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd probably learn something.
You would.
Why
Interesting.
wouldn't
No. I just thought that I don't know. I felt like you would have been like, no, I would never.
Why?
I don't know. That's what I got from you.
Probably the greatest sex you could have because it's their job. Why wouldn't you want to fuck someone that's a sex worker? That's your job.
You know what? What I would say is I feel like it's a mix. You would get the ones who are good, performance wise, and then you get the ones who are just pretty to look at and are just like, listen, you're here to fuck me, like just do your thing and like kind of starfish, like you said. And I know
I'm like, you're not getting paid then.
No,
get the fuck out of here.
That's robbery. If you don't pay a sex worker after having sex with them, you're robbing
but
them.
if you told
that's
me,
robbery.
Okay, well,
You're
can't trust
stealing.
these niggas.
You're stealing their product.
What product?
Their pussy.
It's a little fishy product. No, if her job is like, I'm just a starfish, I'm just pretty, I'm like, get out of here, I don't want you.
But that's you. But a lot of people want that. A lot of people hire an escort who's pretty. They can be on their arm.
Would you ever hire an escort?
An escort? No, I would rather if I had like an event or something to go to.
But girls don't need to hire escorts. These guys just need to go like, and then someone will jump right in there.
You didn't. Nobody knows what you just did.
You just need to open your legs up.
He just leaned back and lifted his legs up so his crotch was straight to the air.
So like something will fly in there.
Ew.
What?
Something will fly into my vagina?
Yeah, like like how Jamaicans, they'll like jump off ladders and like just like, you know what I mean?
All I gotta do is lay on my back with my legs
just
up
go
and
to like
someone or something
a Jamaican
will come flying.
dude will like climb up a ladder and be like boop, 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 and just like fly.
You don't see anyone coming. All you hear is that
that's what happened. That's you're like bah, bah.
Oh my god.
That's right. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Just do that.
It's so crazy because when I was younger and like we used to call them jams back in the day. I haven't heard anyone call it that now. But
do you even have house parties anymore?
Yes.
I feel like we have to antisocial for that shit now.
What do you mean?
I miss house parties, man.
We just had a house party like 2 weeks ago.
I know.
For your birthday.
I didn't even go to any in high school. I went to some.
No, it's funny because in high school I didn't go. It was. I mean, I feel like the house parties were more tame. Like the parents were there or whatever.
No,
that's what I mean. Like someone's like birthday party, like whatever.
I remember we hotboxed the house.
No, but I think that the house, like I'm not saying all of them were. Majority of them were just like very tame house parties. But we went to a lot of like parties that were like in halls, in convention centers, and like you know what I mean.
That sounds lame. I'm sorry.
No, they were actually quite fun. It's like you walk into a place and it's weird because they were all geared towards like teenagers, but it's like venues. So like, you know what I mean?
They're like all age clubs?
Huh?
Like all age clubs?
No, it's not all age. It's
UT
just like
events?
What?
UT events was like that's some old school Toronto shit. What was that club that's by Lakeshore? The Government.
Yes, I've heard of it. I had never been there.
You never
No.
been to the Government?
No, not stuff downtown. Like stuff like Midtown, Scarborough. There was one at this convention center in Markham.
Scarborough.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a club, but it was like club venues. Like a bar or a lounge, and then that nighttime it turned into like
kids?
a shit. Not for kids.
Teenagers?
But they would allow, like, if you're, like, 17...
So still breaking the law?
16, 17, 18, 19 to maybe, like, early 20s would be there. Oh. And, like, I didn't have a fake ID. Like,
Sounds was... like a hotbed for fucking molestation, man.
No,
that's what the all club events were.
No, I mean, here's the thing. So we go to these events and like, it's like filled with people. They're playing music. They're playing hip hop. They're playing R&B, dancehall, soca, like whatever. And like certain songs, certain songs when there's a lot of Jamaican men, like the song comes on and like the women we know to scatter, like get off the dance floor. I had a friend. So I remember... I really can't remember this. I think it was "Bend Over" by RDX. You know the "Bend Over, Bend Over."
That's the Dagger song, man.
Yeah.
That's the only time when I'm Jamaican.
When that song came on, I was like, "All right, that SpongeBob meme, like I'm gonna head out." That was me. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go post up by the wall now because I don't want that." And because I've had experiences at jams where like you're grabbed, you're thrust down, you're boom, and it's women don't want that. That is assault.
Welcome to Jamaica.
We are in Toronto.
Welcome to
No, so the thing is, like,
a Caribbean style jam.
I obviously don't want to be assaulted.
Some don't.
So I had learned certain songs you need to get out of the way. And, like, I remember a guy, like, grabbed my hand and I was like, no. And I snatched it back and I was like, no. But my friend, you do know her. Not someone in my main friend group. The one whose wedding we went to last year.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
She was snatched. And she was thrown on the ground and the guy was like on top of her, and like we can laugh, and like she wasn't really in any danger. It's not a Me Too situation for any of you guys listening,
bro.
It really is kind of like the culture, which is really fucked up.
It
but
is the culture,
at the same time, it's a mix of she didn't want it, but she wasn't like upset that it happened. Yeah, no, she wasn't laughing. She still like got up and like walked away. She was like, no, let me go. But she wasn't like, get off me, how dare you. It wasn't that much outrage, you know what I mean?
If like hardcore feminists can go to like the Caribbean, can go to a Caribbean club.
No. Well, actually, it depends, because I think if you are a Westerner, if you're white, I don't think they're going to just throw you down and do all that stuff to you.
No, but they couldn't even witness it.
Oh, I guess.
Like, this is right! Me too!
Listen, like 5 years ago, I went to Jamaica and we went to a club.
I've always wanted to go to a club in Jamaica.
Yeah, we went
It's
to a
like a
club in the
bucket list.
Grill. I believe it was called Jungle, for anyone who like knows what I'm talking about.
Vaginas.
No, like it had a couple floors. The top floor was for like tourists, because they played like top 40, like, you know what I mean? Because it was near a few resorts. We were staying at on a resort at that point. But then the downstairs level, they were playing like all the good stuff. And when I tell you, this white lady, and first of all, she had a boot on her leg, like she had broken her like ankle or something. So from the knee down on one leg, she had a boot. She had crutches. She leaned the crutches up against the wall in the boot and all. Splits on the floor, like dirty whining. I was like, okay, lady.
Good for her.
I was like, okay, Karen, go ahead, girl.
Oh.
No, and like, you know, all the black people who like all the locals are looking at like, oh wow, like because I'm sure they don't see white people while out that much. And like she actually had rhythm, and you know, she was a little thick, so she had like ass and like that sort of thing. I'm sure a lot of white people go to clubs in Jamaica and they're just kind of standing and they don't know what to do. Or
I feel like the white people that go to clubs in Jamaica actually know, like they actually are a fan of the whatever.
No, I think some, but I don't think the majority.
I would think majority.
Not in a very. Remember, it was a tourist area. There were a lot of resorts nearby. It was a good club though. Like I had a good time that night.
Is she doing the splits and twerking at the same time? How does she do that? Wow.
I remember the outfit I wore was very like there was like a lot of skin, and like walking in, it was just like people walk by like, hey, beautiful. Like I'm walking by and they're like, grabbing my arm, and I'm like, no, like you can't really like give them too much attention, because like then they won't leave you alone.
You're fucked up.
What do you mean?
You're fucked up.
How?
Man. Don't wear booty stuff.
No. It was like shorts, but it had like it was like a skirt, but it was like a high slit, and it had like shorts underneath, so like my ass wasn't out, and then it was like a crop top type of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but like the outfit wasn't crazy. Plus, it's Jamaica. It's hot. It was Jamaica in August.
Crop top.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. You know what's gonna happen to you if you go there.
No, I don't know if I've told this story before, but this was the time I may have told it, and I apologize if I've told it on the podcast before, but we always have new listeners. So anyways, you guys can hear this story. We had met, so it was me and my 3 friends. All of us are, well, actually 3 out of the 4 of us are of Jamaican background, but we are all born in Canada. And then one of us lives in Canada, but he was born in Jamaica. It's actually 3 girls and the one guy. The one guy, he was born in Jamaica. What do you mean?
I never want to be the guy that's just hanging out with girls.
But like we are like a family, like we're all like, well, one of us is his girlfriend.
That's different. If it's a girlfriend, yeah, but if it's all just like single people, no.
No. And then the other 2 were like his sisters, so it's different.
No, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah. So so the 4 of us go out, and like obviously like we are all Jamaican, so we're comfortable with like the language and the people, but like we're extra comfortable because we have someone who, even though he's not from that area, he's still a local to Jamaica, so we're like, okay, for sure. It's like, let's go to this club, blah 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 blah. We get to the club, and like we went upstairs first, like I said, the touristy area, and we get a couple drinks, I maybe do like a shot, get a Magnum. You know what a Magnum is?
Nah.
Yeah, and then
Magnum for that Magnum. Oh, that's a penis joke.
Anyways, for anyone who doesn't know, Magnum is a drink. It to me, it kind of tastes like licorice, like a black liquor. Like
I've never had it, but I've seen it. Like I think my brother bought one time.
Yeah,
I know they're illegal in Canada.
Yeah, we brought some home. I didn't even know it was
why are they illegal?
I don't know. They say that it's made with... Okay, so what people say about Magnum, and I didn't find it to be true, they say it's like an aphrodisiac. So they say when you drink it, it's an alcoholic drink, but they say... But I don't think it's a super high alcohol content. But they say when you drink it, it like gets you all riled up. It's like eating oysters or, some sort of aphrodisiac that gets you horny.
I wonder it's called Magnum.
Yeah, so I drank. That's why a lot of Jamaican men are like, drinking that Magnum, da da da. Like it's just whatever, right? So
need a Magnum for my Magnum.
Okay, no.
I need the fuel of the torpedo.
Just enough. What accent?
I don't know.
That sounded like a very bad Chinese accent.
I need the fuel of my torpedo.
God, you say you're
Filipino.
Oh my gosh.
My lineage is just coming.
Anyway, so we were drinking those, we were whatever, and the guy came up to us.
Did you drink rum and Red Bull?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull.
Continue.
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's all I know. All I know is like
ooh,
that's all,
oh my
that's
god,
what it
Eugene,
sounds like.
Stop! You're embarrassing yourself. Oh gosh. Anyways, we met up. So it was 4 of us, 3 girls, 1 guy. We met up with this guy. He said his name was OJ.
Oh jeez.
He worked at Hedonism too, which was it's also a resort in Negril. It's actually a resort that like I'm very curious to go to. It's an adults only resort. And it's Hedonism. Okay, let me give you guys.
I've heard that word.
Yeah, I've told you. Yeah, like a hedonist.
I don't know. I know I've heard of it. What does it mean?
Hedonism definition.
Here's the definition of hedonism: the pursuit of pleasure, sensual self-indulgence.
So,
like in Jamaica?
Yes.
That's the cuckold place, man. That's where all the old white women go to get dick down.
Yes, so you can go there as a single or you can go as a couple or whatever. And there is a nude side of the resort and a clothing optional side.
Yeah, stay the clothing.
So he works at the resort. So he's like, yeah, people, there's areas where they say you can't just have sex in the middle or whatever, but they have places outside where you can have sex in the room. They have parties where you're like half naked and like whatever. Like it's that type of resort. No, it's the resort, the whole resort.
Yeah, but that's just a regular club. Everyone's half naked in the club. Well, all the girls are half
naked.
half
naked and like do like they like fetish nights. Like one night is bondage. One night is like.
Why you want to go there?
Because I think it'd be cool to like experience.
You can go by yourself. I'm staying home.
I'm sorry. Were you invited? I said what? No, me and my friend. I'm not gonna name her because I'm not gonna like put her out there. But both of us were just like, it'd just be cool to go. Like I don't want to go and have sex with anyone there because I don't know.
What's the point of going then?
I don't know. I'm just curious.
That's the reason why you go.
I would go if I'm in a relationship. If I'm in a relationship, I can go with but it's so much more. I don't know. It seems cool. It seems cool.
Let's go.
Point is, he worked at that resort, so we were like, oh shit. So like obviously me and my friend, we had a lot of questions. You're like, oh, like are there people walking around naked? You see people have sex all the time? He's like, yeah, I see everything. I'm like, do you? Because the rule is that like people on the resort, even the resort that we were staying at the Ryu, and like a lot of guys. Oh my god, I have so many stories from Jamaica. Oh god. Okay. The rule is that the workers are not supposed to.
Yeah, but they do.
Yeah, of course. Like I remember one time we were on our balcony and like it was like a courtyard and then like more balconies across the courtyard, and we literally saw 2 white girls in a room. I guess they were friends rooming, and you see this black guy obviously works there walk up to the window, and then you just see the curtain shut, and we're just like, ooh, they're having a threesome. There were workers in our room. Like we didn't do anything. Neither of us did because we were staying in the room together. And I think I was single at the time, but I think I was like talking to someone back home. Like it was the early stages. But when you like someone, you're not really focused on that stuff. But like a bartender that we met one night, we just hear like a knock. Like like the knock is like frantic. And like we open the door and he like rushes in. He's like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here, but like I want to come see you.
And he's trying to dick you guys down.
Oh, for sure. No, he asked me to go down to the beach and have sex with him. He straight up asked me, and I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, no, he's honest.
No, because here's the thing, right?
Would you rather someone just be straight up and be like, hey, I want to dick you down, or like just act like they like you and then dick you down?
I guess, but I wouldn't have fallen for it if he acted like he liked me. But here's the thing. So like when we were asking like earlier on in the day or the day before, whenever we were asking about the clubs nearby, because again, like even though my friend was born in Jamaica, he's not from Negril, so he doesn't know the area too much. She was asking the locals about like where to go. He's like, oh, go to Jungle. He said he was gonna come with us, or no, my friend, he was like, oh, you want to come with us? He was like, oh, I'm only gonna go if she goes, talking about me. And I was like, like, yeah, I'll go, like, you know, because like whatever, I'm an idiot. But like I didn't think he would show up in my room, you know what I mean? Like flirting is one thing, but like showing up in my room is another thing. And I was just like, absolutely not. It was such a turn off. Like, first of all, I don't think I'd have sex on a beach, period, just because I just think sand in every crack and crevice. I don't want sand in my vagina. I feel like that's just like an infection waiting to happen.
Your vaginas are just infections waiting to happen in general.
I feel like I ruin things though. I feel like even me saying that is like
what?
Just, I don't know. I feel like the way I look at things, like remember we were talking the other day about like having sex in a hot tub and like how that's nasty and I don't want water in my vagina. And, like,
yeah,
like, I don't want to have sex.
It's not fun.
No, it's not fun, but I feel like
water's not a good lubricant.
No, it's not. It's drying. But that's why I'm like, sex in the shower is not that. I don't know. I feel like the way I am is I'm so critical of things that like I can kind of like ruin the illusion rather than just be like, oh, it's not for me. I'm like, no, I don't want my pussy to be dry and I don't want sand in my vagina. It's just like, I don't know. I realize that I need to kind of like
lighten up.
Yeah.
just realize that?
No, not just, but like it's true though. These are like, I don't know.
Who gives a fuck?
And I think that's why people think I'm so uptight. But I'm not. Like I mean, okay, I am. Don't look at me like that. I am a little bit, but don't stop looking at me. Okay, fine. I'm a little uptight. Listen, 2020. Stop it.
I just coughed.
You behave yourself.
I coughed.
You know what you're doing.
I coughed. All right. All right. Some nut is coming out.
Ew.
All right. He's trying to come out somewhere.
By like November 30th, you're gonna be like leaking.
I'm gonna be shaking and shit like a crackhead.
A woman is gonna walk by and brush you, and you're gonna fucking
like,
jizz your pants.
The one thing I noticed though is that like, from like every time if I take a break from like just busting nuts, I've noticed that what I noticed is that like the smallest thing will give, like seeing a butt, I'm like, oh, that's a butt. Like the smallest thing will get you a little torquey, you know?
I hate when you use the word torque to describe that.
A little torqued up.
Anyways,
torqued!
As I was saying with my story, I know, sorry, this is so long-winded just because there's so many aspects to this Jamaica trip. One day I will tell more details about this Jamaica trip because it really is.
To be continued?
No, well, I'm going to finish the story. But like the whole Jamaica saga, yes, to be continued.
The saga? Oh my God.
I mean, we were there for a good amount of time. A lot of shit happened.
Saga.
A lot of stuff happened, man.
Oh, okay.
But no, so we met this guy. He worked at Hedonism. We met him at the club Jungle. He bought us some drinks, whatever.
Wait. So the guy worked at Hedonism that broke into your room, or? No. So that's the thing. I got off topic, and he didn't break in. I mean, he knocked at the door. We did let him in, but then and like when we kicked him out, he was like, "Oh, we need you to like look and see." Like he had to like hide to make sure nobody saw him going in or out. You know what I mean? But no. So I said, me, 3 other friends, we went to this club in Negril, Jungle. We went upstairs to the bar. The kind of touristy side first. I mean, it wasn't super packed. There wasn't a lot of tourists there, but like I say touristy because it was like top 40, like North American music. And a guy came up to us. We were kind of talking, whatever. He said his name was OJ. He worked at Hedonism. Now we had a few drinks with him, and then we made our way downstairs. And like I'm pretty sure he came down with us, but like he wasn't really standing with us. We were kind of like right on the dance floor, and he was off to the side. Now this was before I had my LASIK. This was before I had my I think I was just like, you're blind.
I wasn't blind. Like I'm nearsighted, so if you're close to me, that's fine. But if you're far away, then
you're
like
blind.
whatever. But he was
wearing here, guys.
He was wearing a green and white horizontal striped shirt, OJ. So we are, we're downstairs, we're dancing, having a good time. Like it was great. It was a nice time. I look to my right and I see OJ standing there. So I was like, he was just standing there by himself. And like, of course, upstairs, we were all talking, drinking. He bought us drinks, like, so I flag him over. I'm like, oh, come over to us.
Hey, boy, get your ass over here.
I didn't say that.
Get your scunt over here.
That's not.
I'm trying to
Australian
get
accent.
daggered.
Oh my god. No. But like he literally like was just standing there by himself. So I was like, oh no, like, you know, come over here. I flagged him over. And the guy, like, he was like, me? Like, he gestured to himself.
Me? Oh my god. Oh, it's on one speed. Oh.
And I was like, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Tell me why. When this guy walked over, it was not OJ. It was some other guy. But
You're
he
just
was
racist.
He was no. It was
You're just racist.
yes. I saw a black guy wearing
And you thought all black people look the same?
a green and white horizontal
tell the
striped
difference?
shirt, and
Fucking
I thought
racist
it was
there.
him.
Think all us Negroes look the same? You fucking racist.
No.
Look, we all got big nose and big lips, but we don't all look the same.
No, I legit thought it was him. So as he gets closer, I was like, oh, I was like horrified. I'm like, no.
Wow,
Like,
that's even meaner. So you see this another guy and you're like, wow, you're ugly as fuck.
he's not ugly. He was
Well,
uglier
your
than
face?
OJ.
Wow.
Neither of them were like.
So you're just a racist and asshole.
Neither of them were my type, but I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sorry. I thought you were someone else. And
I thought you were a black guy.
And he was like, he was a black guy.
I mistaked you for another black guy.
No, so it was the shirt. They were wearing the exact same shirt.
Was
Shut
it the
up.
shirt? Was it the shirt?
It had a white collar. It was like a collared shirt. It wasn't a complete, you know, the buttons that, like, it's a shirt, only the buttons are at the top. It's not a complete
Yeah,
button.
polo shirt.
Yeah, polo. So it was like a green, emerald green and white stripe.
Jeez, you remember the color?
It was a very green. Of course, I remember because I was mortified. I was
Emerald
like,
green. That's a very specific.
yeah, it was like an emerald green and white horizontal striped shirt, but the collar was white. And yeah, so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, you were the wrong person. And he didn't believe me. He was like, oh, like, are you just shy now that I'm over here? And I was like, no.
No, you dumb fuck.
I was like, I thought you were the wrong person, and he's still trying to like press up on me and dance on me. And then at that moment, the real OJ actually did come. I guess he was
Came
at the
there
bar.
and he fucking stabbed them up.
No, he came, and I was like, no, I'm in a relationship. And I was like, no, like this, and I'm gesturing to OJ.
I've had that happen to me.
I'm like, this is my boyfriend. Like, you guys were wearing the same shirt. I'm so sorry. And this guy, and he was like, oh, okay. And like, he kind of walked, but the whole night he walked away and he went back to his place. But the whole night he was watching me.
Yeah, because his target's been acquired.
So I was like dancing with OJ, like whatever. And then I was like, all right, that's enough. Cause like, you know, whatever. It's funny because he actually came back and he came back with drinks for me and my friends. I was like, yeah, you see my boy. Like, it was perfect. Like, he came back at the perfect time. But I was like, shit, I already made an ass of myself. So then the other guy, the other mystery guy that I, you know, accidentally called over, he had a friend with him. That friend started talking to my friend, and she goes, oh, this guy, I think, she's like, oh, this guy says that, I can't remember the guy's name. Like, let's call him Tom, right? He's like, oh, like,
What kind of Jamaican name is Tom?
I don't, okay, you pick a name.
Call him like Clinton or some shit.
Clinton?
I don't fucking know, man.
No. What's a better one?
Fucking.
Okay, this she was like, oh, this guy says his friend Delroy. That's a very Jamaican name. Like, oh, this guy says his friend Delroy like wants to talk to you. He wants your number. And I'm like, I told him I have a boyfriend. Like,
Hey,
the
well, I
guy
want
is
that
right
Digicel
here.
number.
And I guess she remained in contact with the friend. So like for months when we come back, oh, Delroy's asking about you. Delroy's asking about you. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, leave me alone. I'm sorry. Like, the thing is, yes, I did call him over. He did say like me. And I was like, yeah. But
See,
I made it clear that I was like, I'm so sorry. I couldn't see. Like, you were wearing the same shirt. He saw. I really couldn't see. I was blind. Point of the
We all
story,
just look the
ladies
same.
and gentlemen,
Don't
is
be a
that
racist.
LASIK really does do wonders. And if you can't see, wear contacts, wear glasses, do
One of the
something.
stories. Sometimes races do look the same.
I couldn't see far away, and it was dark too. Like, yes, there were lights, but you know how clubs are. It's a dark lighting, and
Not that dark.
I saw the shirt. No one else. What are the chances that someone would be wearing that exact same polo shirt?
Jamaica, they all wear the same shit.
No, they
They all look the fucking same.
no.
They're all MAGA as fuck. Wear polos.
MAGA.
Whatever,
MAGA.
same shit.
Oh, yikes. Oh, Hugh-Gene. As a true Jamaican,
I'm not
you're
a true Jamaican. I'm Canadian.
You call yourself a Jamaican.
I dagger
when
like a
it suits
Jamaican,
you.
but I'm
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you say it like that? You're like an evil villain.
Yeah. but-
You are in my life. You're the evil villain to my life.
Thank you, man.
You're
Makes me
welcome.
feel great inside.
Does it? I feel like it probably does give you a little bit of like, haha, I get under her skin. Oh yeah, you like it.
You like it.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're doing No Nut November, but I noticed that today you showed up and you like your facial hair is gone,
Yes, I have a mustache.
but your beard is completely gone.
Yeah, I'm just doing Movember.
I thought Movember.
It's just mustache.
But what about
That's the reason why it's called Movember.
No Shave November?
You can, that's if you,
People grow out their beards as well.
Too, but Movember is just for mustaches. Yeah, I was doing Movember.
Interesting.
No, I don't feel like growing a beard right now.
Thought you said you were, but
No, I'm gonna do mustache, man. I'm gonna do the Momo.
yeah, but like the mustache, you can't like. I don't know. I guess it would take you a while though. I feel like your
That's the
mustache.
point.
No, like your mustache is the type like it's kind of good because it, for the most part, stays. Once it fills in, it stays pretty consistent. But I don't think you have the ability to get like a Steve Harvey mustache.
No, I want to. Eventually, in due time, I will.
No.
As you get older, your hairs kind of go like.
First of all, I think that's quite nasty. If we're being honest.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
A little duster in my face, man. We'll just dust up the place.
When you're hungry and you want a snack, you just gotta lick your upper lip and something will come out.
Yeah, man. A little piece of rice. I'm like, want some rice. A little snickety snack. I want a Kit Kat bar. Just pull it out my facial hair.
Ew.
It's like, it's a little melted. My bear's a little brown. Oh wow.
Anyways, have you heard? I know that I've only listened to a couple songs, but you listened to the whole album, Kanye's album, Jesus is King? Jesus is King, right?
Yes.
You've heard the whole thing?
I'm Christian again.
You like it?
You know how many people think that I was born again from making that tweet?
Okay, but you like the album?
Yeah, I like the album. Album. You said album.
No, I didn't.
You said I like the album? You like the album? You like
So
it?
you're making fun of my imaginary lisp? I didn't say... Okay, whatever. Do you like the album?
Yes, I quite enjoyed it. I felt the power of Jesus inside me.
Did you know that Kanye West made everyone who helped him work on his new album, Jesus is King, he made them all fast and also abstain from premarital sex? I mean, it is November. No, I'm joking. But no, actually, he made them all fast and they all had to swear that they would abstain from premarital sex. And he also says that not that he wants to be or that he's running, that he will be president in 2020.
Oh, God, you're going to run?
No, he said he just will be.
Well.
And he's only going to be performing his Christian music from now on. He will never perform his old stuff again.
That's fine.
But did you hear that or not?
I didn't hear about the fasting part. Obviously no one followed that rule.
I wouldn't say obviously. I think like the premarital sex thing, that's a big
no one
thing.
followed that.
But that's the thing. It depends on how dedicated Christians these people are, because they could very well have been like,
yeah, Kanye, I'm not going to fuck and fucking jerk off in the corner.
well, premarital.
Yeah, I don't.
But imagine having a girlfriend and like you have a healthy sex life. And
I'm still gonna fuck her.
And then you get a job from Kanye
Yeah,
West.
I'm still gonna fuck
and you're
her.
like, oh, my boss says I can't help. Like, what?
I'm also not gonna have sex, honey. I'm sorry.
That's the thing. It's like, okay, cool. You're my boss. Like, you can tell me don't have sex at work, but you cannot control what I do in my.
Well, that's just
personal
every
life.
workplace.
No, that's what I mean. Is it like just a boss in general? Like you can dictate like what you want and what you expect in the workplace.
Yeah, I feel like, Kanye, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna still nut. Sometimes
and like
just gotta
you
bust a
can't
nut.
tell me not to fast. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't make me fast. I don't know. I think that's a little much. I mean, the whole like only performing Christian music, and he did an interview with James Corden, which was cool. Like James Corden does the carpool karaoke.
Yeah,
They did airpool karaoke.
He did it on a plane.
Well, because with Kanye, like they needed, like all the other passengers on the plane were his choir.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why they. Was that one of the songs? Okay, yikes. Anyways, no, I just thought it was pretty crazy, and like, I don't know, like I understand that you are a Christian now, but like he's made a lot of great music. So the fact that he would never perform it,
they'll just perform their album when they tour.
No, but he said he would never. I think the only song the old song that he performed
Jesus
recently
Walks.
is Jesus Walks. Yeah. God, show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down.
Break me, devil, break me, please.
Oh God, the devil's already got a hold on you.
No.
The two of you are one.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm with God right now. I'm not nutting. I got
That's that devil juice building up inside of you.
Is that what sperm is now? Devil juice?
Yes.
Ew.
What?
Come on, girl, take this devil juice. Drink my devil juice.
You say blonde girl takes devil juice?
No, I said, come on, girl.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah.
I thought you were like listing like the name of like a porn, like blonde girl
know.
takes devil juice. Like, oh, I'll click that. No, what did you say?
that's
You
fine.
like when you could see the preview first?
Oh yeah. I won't use sites that don't have a preview.
You would hover over for the preview.
Yeah. I don't bother.
No, blonde girl takes devil juice. Let me just hover.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah, if it looks interesting, I'll click it.
Oh my god! But I guess that's with everyone. That's the thing. Like these days, with all of the things that we have at our disposal, people don't want to sit around and
it's porn. I'm trying to nut. I'm not trying to waste my time.
That's the thing.
Like
we have what was it? Vine. We have Instagram, like short form media, like short, quick skits, videos, things that like you just watch quickly and you get instant gratification. I think at one point even YouTube videos, like they were shorter. Now obviously because of the analytics and like the algorithm, like people like longer videos because they can put more ads on it. But the fact is, if you don't hook your audience in the first few seconds, they're gone. And like that's how it's always been. And that's why these quick like Vines and Musical.ly / TikTok and even Instagram videos before they remember they were 10 seconds for the longest time before they made it a minute, because it's like that's what holds you in. I think the only time I will like stay on a video is if it's from a creator that I already know, and like if maybe the beginning's a little suspect, I'm like okay, or if it's a very popular, like okay, like let me see what everyone's talking about. But if I'm just scrolling through and I see something random and like the first few seconds is bad, what do? Keep scrolling.
I don't do that. With YouTube videos, I'll
no, I'm talking like Instagram videos.
Yeah, like, but a lot of Instagram videos are just bullshit anyways. If you're going to the Instagram comedies, then that's just all I know not to watch, because I know I don't want to lose brain cells.
That's true. I mean, with YouTube, no, I definitely give YouTube videos more time. Yeah. Oh, for sure. But like there has been times when I haven't watched a full video, but I think for the most part, if I click on a video, like I will watch it. But that's the thing, like to even get me to click on it in the first place, you need a compelling title, you need a compelling thumbnail, you know? Why did you just hit me?
I flicked you.
But like why? You did it and then you turned your face so that it looked like you
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's only the two of us in this room.
What are you talking about?
Physically
There's
felt
only the
and
two
I
of us?
saw
Are you sure
you.
about that?
Yes. Well,
you sure?
Whatever demons are inside of you, your inner demons. You just flick me and then act like nothing.
You're acting like you died.
But I don't understand what the motive is.
There's no understanding.
You know, we talked about abuse.
Yeah.
This is what this is. This is assault. It? Yes.
Yeah.
Pressing charges right after this episode.
Press some charges. I'll press charges on you.
If you've listened this far, please don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at This Square Room. And we often have new blogs and new news and information on our website. So you can find all things This Square Room at thissquareroom.com. So don't forget to check that regularly.
You better fucking do it.
Okay.
Or else I'll find you and I'll give you a high five.
If they don't?
If they don't.
So they're getting high fives for not?
It'll be a hard high five. It'll hurt. It'll break your hand.
Ooh, damn. That threat. Oh, guys.
I'll be like,
if you're listening, ooh, yikes. You guys heard that, and that sounded like it hurt. So you better go follow us. Oh my god. I feel like it's like really just starting to get chilly now. Like I'm a little chilly in this room. Man. Oh my god.
My dick's fucking scrunched up. My nipples are hard.
Ew.
That's what happens when it gets cold, man.
Oh my god.
My wiener's just like, oh, time to retreat.
I can't.
My balls are like, oh.
They're like, time to hibernate for the winter.
That's what happens.
People always think I'm joking, but I always say that like I would, like if I could be an animal, I'd be a bear just so I can hibernate all winter, because I hate winter. Like I hate it. I just want to sleep. First of all, winter just makes you tired. It makes you want to sleep and just, you know, like stay in like a nice warm bed. It gets dark. Oh, and we just had daylight savings. Yeah. So now it's going to be dark at what, like 4 or 5 p.m.
That's annoying.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I
BC
love
got rid of
the
their
summer.
daylight savings. British Columbia got rid of their daylight savings.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. They're like, fuck that shit, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. I just hate it. I hate that it's cold. I hate that it's dark. I hate everything.
No, jeez, tell me more.
No, I love how in the summer it's just like 9 p.m. and the sun is still out. Like that's great. Like the sun in the peak of summer, like the sun doesn't set until after 9, and I love that. Even after 8, like that's great. I don't know.
Maybe you should actually like just leave it up. Leave the sun up longer, man.
Yeah, God, come on, man.
God, you're fucking up more.
God, in the winter, God's like, we gotta save the light bill. Turns it off.
God!
He's like, that's enough.
You guys got too much sun.
Okay, so we talked about the the fact that you are not a fan. You are a fan of house parties, or you're not?
Yeah, I like house parties. I prefer house parties over a club. I hate clubs.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, no, I think
Clubs,
so as well.
Yeah, I don't like clubs. Right?
I think house parties, like, you can still like dress up if that's what you want.
Nah.
No, but I like the fact that, like, depending on the type of party, but you don't have to. But I also really like the fact that, like, there's music playing, but you have more of an opportunity to interact with people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But it's very rare to find a good house party that actually has dancing and socializing. Normally, it's just socializing. It's very rare. I've only been to a few where it's actually like it seems like a club at one spot, and then it's like more like a social play.
That's fair, but I think that's not necessarily that's the difference, right? Clubs is like all dancing, very little socializing, because the music is so loud. People are like, ew, why is he talking to me? Like, you know what I mean? It's a little,
Ew.
it's harder to
Socializing.
socialize
Gross.
at a club.
Human contact. Oh.
But it's harder to, like, no one wants to be the first one to like break out and start dancing at a house party. So it's just like that's the difference between the two of them. One is more social, one is more recreational, I guess. I don't know.
But like, I don't know, man. I remember when I used to work at a gym, I was talking to this older dude. Like, dude grew up like during the 90s, and he was telling us about house parties and shit. I'm just like, man, sounds like fun. Like, their house parties were like parties.
Yeah, like, you have one room where everyone's dancing, then in the kitchen everyone is like standing around the island and like, you know, drinking and talking, and then like in another room there's like beer pong and like games being played.
And people don't talk to each other anymore. It's too weird. It's too real.
I don't know, but
Talking to people, it's too real.
Either way, Airbnb has decided to ban party houses.
Oh, man.
Did you hear what happened?
No, someone died?
Murdered.
Oh.
In California. No, Halloween, like literally last week. 5 people were killed at a Halloween party in California at an Airbnb. So the CEO, Brian Chesky, the CEO of Airbnb, says, starting today, we are banning party houses, and we are redoubling our efforts to combat unauthorized parties and get rid of abusive host and guest contact, including conduct that leads to terrible events that we saw in Orinda. Here is what we're doing. First, we're expanding manual screening of high-risk reservations flagged by our risk detection technology. Second, they just have their technology. I don't know.
This is a hood. It's risky.
Second, we are creating a dedicated party house rapid response team.
What? Who?
I'm imagining
Who are
like
these team?
The way I picture that is like if someone has a house party, there's like like a SWAT team, but like for Airbnb that like swarms in.
I'm like, hey, stop having fun.
Third, we are taking immediate action against users who violate these enhanced guest policies, including removal.
How are they going to remove you?
From the platform, I'm assuming. And I'm sure you're kicked out of the house too. But
that's a business idea right there, man.
And then he said, and that part's not really interesting. He just said, we must do better, and we will. This is unacceptable.
No, you won't.
But here's the thing. Airbnb, as of right now, there's a setting so people can say, like, events allowed. Like, some people do choose to allow, I mean, they normally charge a lot more. And, like, the cleaning deposit is higher. But there's many houses that do allow this. I think majority don't. They say no parties, whatever. And people still do it, obviously.
Yeah, of course people still do it.
But that's the thing. Like, for instance, we've traveled with, like, my group of friends. There's been, like, 8 to 10 of us. And, like, we're actually all traveling, you know, going somewhere. Like when we did the wine tasting, right? It was a whole bunch of us, and like we came back to the house, like we bought our alcohol, whatever, but we didn't have anybody else over. But so like, would that be considered a party if like the people who are staying there are drinking and playing music and partying? What's the difference?
There's other people there.
Huh?
There's other people there.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
What, you're saying you snuck someone in?
Yeah.
Nah, shut up. No, like, you know what I mean?
Eats driver.
Like, yeah, the Uber Eats guy came in. No, but like, you get what I'm saying? Like, like, where is the line drawn?
Yeah, it's not gonna do shit.
And then it's like, okay, I'm staying at an Airbnb. Like when, for instance, when I was in LA, you know, we had some friends over. It wasn't a party. We were actually planning on going out. We ended up just staying in, drinking, listening to music, dancing, singing, whatever. Is that a party? When we have like an extra, like there was 4 of us staying there, and then we had another, like, I don't know, like 6 people over.
What constitutes a party?
That's what I'm saying. So it's
I
a
can
little
have a party by myself.
Okay,
It's
that's
called depression.
a party of one.
Yeah, man.
Depression party of one. Your table is ready, sir. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a little like blurred line, but
I forcing shit.
But that's the thing. I don't think the
shit.
idea of
PR.
like the fact that these people were murdered, it was so unfortunate and so
They got
sad.
stabbed, probably.
But
or shot.
I'm not too sure actually. But the fact is, I mean, it's Halloween, so they probably like planned like a Halloween party, and then like because it was on a Thursday. It was on Thursday, which was when Halloween actually was. So, you know, but it's just like they should not have been murdered. There's no excuse for that.
Shit.
But I don't think that's Airbnb's fault. I think it's it's the person who
murderer's fault.
Yeah. And
Or the murderee's fault.
And I am assuming that the CEO he doesn't want to be associated with.
Yeah, it's PR.
Yeah. But it's like I don't think anyone in their reasonable mind could be like Airbnb is the problem.
Yeah, of course they are. Nowadays?
In their reasonable mind?
Nowadays, yeah.
No.
That's a reasonable thought nowadays.
Airbnb is the problem. We have murderers on our streets, and they went like we don't even know if the murderer is the one who rented the house or just showed up at the party.
It's still quote unquote Airbnb's fault.
But okay, so if someone had that party at their parents' house or their house
or
a hall, if the murderer comes, that's you know
that's
what
just
I mean?
how but that's just how it is now.
I get what you're saying.
If it's like a house party and it's your parents' house, yeah, it's your parents' fault because they're supposed to be chaperoning that party.
No, I'm thinking like they're obviously of adult age, but I mean
like
we're
18?
millennials and we can't afford to move out. Yeah, like
That's
at
not
least
an adult. That's a teenager.
legal adults.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, stop. Can you stop physically assaulting me?
That's not physical assault.
Thank you. Don't touch me. The touch is the touch is unwanted. Get off of me, you rat skeleton.
Come here.
Oh, you love me. We're best friends.
No. Don't touch me.
You were touching me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't touch anything. The only thing I touch is I don't touch anything.
What?
The only thing I touch is myself, and I can't.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the only thing you touch is nut. That's what it sounded like you were saying.
Yeah, I touch sperm.
I mean, you gotta clean it up somehow.
Right in my hands.
Nice lotion, moisturizer.
Mm-hmm. It's quite sticky.
No, but I think you're so bipolar with the whole like you touching me, then me.
I'm fucking
immediately being like, oh
me?
hey, are we friends? And you're like, oh, don't touch me. That's because
it's hard for me to sit down.
It's because of all the devil juice building up inside
that
of
too.
you.
Actually, I get more aggressive.
You're moody.
I do get a little more moody when I don't nut.
I heard that for men, it's like the first couple weeks days and the first week or two is hard, but then like once you pass a threshold,
it's hard for me to sleep.
I heard that like you're just like you're super focused, you're concentrated, like you're not thinking about it as much.
I feel like I have more energy, but I also feel more. I don't feel more anxious, but I feel more. No, I don't really feel. I feel like I have more energy, but it's hard for me to sleep. It's harder to sleep because I normally jerk off and go to sleep, and especially because I'm also doing sober in November. 'Cause I didn't do sober October, so then like that, adding that too.
Sober October. So what, you normally drink?
No, I'm just no drugs.
No marijuana.
No drugs. I don't really drink anyways.
What other drugs do you do?
That's it.
Exactly. So don't say drugs. Just say don't smoking weed.
Yeah.
Weed is legal here, so
Yeah.
you make it sound like you're a fucking crackhead. You're like, oh, well, I'm trying not to do drugs this month.
I wish I could do crack.
Okay.
I wish I did coke.
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
That's not even funny to say.
Why? I wish I did crack.
Yeah.
I want to try some crack. Heard it's great.
Yeah, fucking crack your skull if you
Crack's
ever do
like
that.
fucking. I won't tell you.
Crack
Why would
is,
I tell you?
Crack is whack because we're besties and you gotta tell me everything.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Can you stop trying to touch my hand,
I'm
lady? Get your ashy ass hands away
My
from me.
hands aren't ashy.
I can see the ash.
No, you
I can see
can't.
the flakes falling off of it. Go start a fire. I'm cold.
Hugh-Gene, give me your hand. Give me your hand. Why don't you? Let me see your hand.
Fucking Oscar proud ass hands starting a fire.
Hugh-Gene, my hands are not. Oh my god! How dare you say that? You are really trying to play me on this podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are referring to that scene in The Proud Family when Oscar was like snapping his fingers or doing something.
Fucking rubbing his ankles.
and he started a fire. But that's the thing. There's a time when you were, I think you were snapping at me, and I was like, don't, because your hands are so dry, you're gonna start a fire. And you know that I said that to you, and you were trying to play me.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
And act like,
about,
listen, for the record, I am not ashy. My hands are a little cold, but they're not dry. I put on lotion. Yeah, no, I'm good. I will not be played. Like, I'm sure right now I can see your knuckles, white. And in
it's called my skin color.
Your skin color's not white. I can't see your knees, but I'm sure they're always white.
My knees are fine.
And the backs of your heel, like your heel or the back of your ankle, I should say, that part's always like.
Is it?
You just walked through like. Listen, I'm done. I'm done with today's episode.
Dry ass
That's
knees,
all we have for
elbows.
today. But
what?
Where can they find you, Hugh?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Jonel Wilson, JONEL WILSON. And as I did mention earlier, you can follow the podcast at This Square Room on Instagram and Twitter, and of course our website, thissquareroom.com.
Follow me at Hugh-Gene.B on Instagram.
There's no dot in your.
Fuck! There isn't a dot. Why do I think there used to be a dot? That's why. Well, there's
Hugh-Gene.
no dot. There's no dot.
I should not know your Instagram handle better.
I
than
forgot. It used to be a dot in it. I literally had
Yikes.
HUGHGENE.B.
Guys, please forgive him. The devil juice. It's just building up, guys. It's gonna be a rough month for us. Just
us.
Please. Well, yeah, because I got to deal with your stupid ass, and everyone listening has to deal with your stupid ass as well. Maybe some of your brothers are in solidarity with you with No Nut November.
You don't know the pain.
But like I said, guys, just give in. Just give in. You're not. You know you're not gonna.
Don't listen to these
You're not
heathens.
gonna make it. You can't make. Who's these heathens? I'm one person. I'm multiple people.
You're legion. You're fucking one in many.
No, listen. I support it. Like, do whatever you gotta do. Yeah. Just don't take out your horny aggression on women, because that's gross. Like, if you need to nut in order to not be an asshole, then please, I beg of you,
don't nut, boys. I
feel like there's gonna be a lot of Me Too cases this month. Or next month, the beginning of December.
Every month.
Yeah.
I fart, I Me Too'd someone.
Yeah, because that's assault.
You're assault.
Thank you guys so much for listening. I will see you guys, or not see you.
We're not seeing
you. Will hear us.
Yeah.
Next